Hey, good morning. Welcome to Hobby Evolution episode 671. Happy Sunday. We've got a full slate of NFL games today. I'm excited. Normally, I'm not a big football guy, but the Cubs suck, and it's hard to watch Cubs baseball. So I'll it's probably going to end up being the same watching Bears football, but at least week one, everybody's tied. Well, I guess we've got one game under our belts, but we've got Bears and 49ers today. 49ers was a team that growing up, I was always a Bears fan, but the 49ers were like my number two because I was a kid and I was probably jumping on the bandwagon. I was a huge Joe Montana fan in the 80s. Jerry Rice, of course. But Bears were always my number one. Bears Niners today. College football. Wow. College football was Ken's up in time. What is up, Ken? College football Saturday. Wow. There was some big upsets. Georgia Southern beat Nebraska. What else did we have? Alabama almost lost. Alabama had to kick a field goal to win the game at Texas by a point yesterday. Let's see. My Wisconsin Badgers lost to Washington State. I thought that was going to be kind of not a cupcake, but I thought it was going to be a 2 or 3 touchdown win. I obviously don't know much about Washington State, but the Badgers, man, they killed themselves yesterday. I was able to watch the end, probably the fourth quarter, I think, when I got home from the card show yesterday. But the Badgers lost. They had a couple opportunities and let them go away. So who else did? I think Notre Dame lost yesterday. There was a few top 25 teams, and I think even a couple top 10 teams that lost yesterday. So I'm following some stats closely in college football because of my Bowman U, which my computer was a little hungover this morning. Must have drank a couple Bud Lights with me last night. But I as I'm like waiting and I'm like, oh, what the hell am I going to do? My computer won't boot up. So I grabbed another blaster box of Bowman U, but I only opened up a couple packs. So at the end of the show today, I'll open up 4 packs from the Bowman U blaster. I opened it up last night when I got home from card shows. I'm going to review yesterday's Northern Illinois card show. When I come home from a card show, I just kind of like to unwind. And yesterday, my wife's going to be pissed at me today because I woke up at like 1:30 in the morning being violently shaken. I think some of those Bud Lights led to me snoring pretty loudly. So I might be in the doghouse today. But I like to come home, hit the couch, and drink a couple Bud Lights and just kind of unwind. And yesterday, I think it wasn't only the Bud Light that led to my snoring. I woke up at 4 a.m. yesterday, which is pretty early for me. Usually it's 5:30 to 6 during the week. But it was 4, and I was like wide awake. And I laid in bed for a little bit, did the check the social medias, check the email, check the eBay. And then it's like, well, I might as well get up. So I got out of bed, got ready, and it's like, damn, I still have like an hour and a half before I need to leave. And so came down here and came down to the card room and got some shipping, get caught up on shipping. Then I ran out of envelopes. And so now here I am on Sunday morning, a little tired. I've got a full day of NFL games that are on the TV. It's pre-clean, Cooter. It's pre-clean for the cleaner's day. So that means I've got to go out in my rec room's an absolute disaster. And I just kind of want to be a couch person today and watch football. But I've got a lot of shipping to do. I'm going to have to go not run literally. I'm going to have to go run to Target for some envelopes. Costco's been out of envelopes lately, so I'm paying more for envelopes. Just what a crappy. It's raining, which I actually am happy it's raining because yesterday was like a beautiful day, like sunny at 85. Well, In Rockford, it was sunny at 85. When I left the card show, I walked out into the parking lot, and it's like, holy crap, it's hot. I didn't expect it to be that warm. And then when I got to Madison, I look at my temperature on my car, and it says it's 69 degrees, and it's cloudy, and it's sprinkling. It ended up raining last night. It's like, man, what a difference an hour makes in transit. So we've got Ken in the house. Good morning to Ken. Says Marshall is finally the best program in the state of West Virginia. Was West Virginia good when Marshall had that like couple year run with Chad Pennington and Randy Moss? I can't remember. The agony of defeat in the UT fans at the Dallas Card Show is glorious. Ken says, haha, Cooter, I wish I'd been there for that. Texas fans are absolutely insufferable. Low roller scratchers in the house. You got some hockey cards. You need to list more hockey cards in your store. Did I get more hockey cards? I don't remember getting more hockey cards. Hey, I did. I sold $8 worth of hockey cards out of my quarter boxes yesterday. I have one customer that wants hockey cards. So I brought, and I only had a 4-row that was only half, actually, no, it was only 1/4 filled. One row was filled. That's it, out of a 4-row box of my hockey. But it's like, these guys, it's a father-son. They're always decked out in Pittsburgh Penguins gear. And they always come up and they're like, hockey? And I'm like, oh, I didn't bring any this month. It's kind of, now I know what when Val and Logan talk about NASCAR, and it's like, oh, I didn't bring it this month because they're the only guys that want it. So I brought the hockey, and I'm glad that there was something in there for them. Speaking of hockey, though, I did find, and I don't know if I tweeted this the other night, in the Goodwill pallet, which is still like half of it's still in the back of my car. There was a box, and it was like, there was a lot of boxes. It's like $10 for this box, which tells me it's going to be a bunch of junk. It's going to be junk wax common. Somebody's just trying to make a quick $10. So I just kind of had it in my rec room, and it's like, I almost just put it away. Like I'm not even going to open this up. I'm just going to put it in, still in the bulk. And it's like, but there might be cubs in there. So it was taped. So I, cut the tape, and it was all hockey. It was about a 600 count box, all hockey. And it's all like oddball, like those early 90s cards. But I think they're magazine insert cards. I think they're from like Sports Card magazine. Not the magazines I have are like baseball card magazine. These are like sports card magazine. And there were about 10 of Eric Lindros in a Toronto Blue Jays uniform, which he was also in a Toronto Blue Jays in the 90 or 91 score update set. And that card sells pretty well. So I did list those, and they haven't sold. So I'm not listing any more hockey. Those are the hockey my eBay stores are going to get. So, but I did make some hockey sales. I think there was some. I do have a 4-row box of soccer 25-cent cards, and I think I sold a few. Like, it's weird. The soccer market has just died, like almost like basketball. There's been a slight resurgence in my eBay store for what little soccer I do have. I've sold a few singles here and there. But generally speaking, especially at card shows, the Rockford show, I would have people like just dying for soccer cards. Like, do you have any soccer? It's like, no. It's like, I should bring soccer. And then I brought soccer a couple months, and people were just, going ham over it. And now it's like nobody even looks at the soccer. I think I did sell a few cards out of the soccer box. But that might have been the only person. Maybe 1 or 2 people looked in the soccer box. Although I didn't have too many people at my tables yesterday, and we'll talk about that. We'll get into that Northern Illinois Card Show review here in just a moment. Victor is in the house. What's up, Victor? Good morning to you. Rainy and gloomy in Chicago. Same in Madison. It's raining this morning, but I'll take it. Low Roller says I sound like a robot. I'm not sure why. It's 69 outside. Beautiful Texas day for mowing the lawn. I did get my lawn mowed on Friday. Um, so I strategically waited a couple days so my lawn looks better than both of my neighbors' lawns just for that extra couple days. Frank mowed on, what day was it? When did I mow? Was it Thursday? I think I mowed on Thursday. But I think Frank and my other neighbor mowed on Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday. It's like, I'm going to give it a couple days. And I'm going to mow so my lawn looks better. And now it's raining, so Frank won't be mowing today. Well, who knows? He might, if it stops raining this afternoon, he might get out there and mow his lawn. Cooter says, Ken, I shot a video of the hallway full of folks watching the kick. The silence was beautiful. Let's see. Low Roller says, the static sounds like a robot. Ken says, anybody else hearing that? Hopefully that's just on Low Roller's end and not my end. Let's see. We beat Marshall when they had Moss. I was at that game. Oh, nice. Cooter is saying my audio is breaking up. Well, that sucks because I'm not even talking into the microphone. we well know. Max says, bad audio, replug the mic. It's not even plugged in. It's my computer mic, so I don't know. Everybody's saying the audio is bad. Son of a bitch. I don't know how to change that. Any better? All I did was hit mute and is there anybody else with YouTube knowledge? Because the mic's not. I'm just using the laptop microphone. Maybe I can dust it. I don't know. Max says that sounds better. Good now. Interesting. All I did was hit the mute button on the mic on the YouTube. Interesting. Justin, my man. Good morning. Got to see Justin yesterday. He gifted me. It's in the thumbnail, the photo we took. A 1952 Topps John Promisa. So thank you, Justin. Awesome to see you as always. Let's see. Where are we at? Max is here. Good morning, Max. Royals 417. Good morning to you. Rain yesterday. Royals game shortened, so I got home early when we decided not to wait out the delay. Let's see. So the audio is better. Excellent. Max says, sometimes that's all it takes. Thought it was my end at first. Soft reset usually resolves that. Randy is here for the card show recap. What is up? So yeah, card show was yesterday, Rockford, Illinois. And last month in August in Rockford, I had my best show ever selling quarter cards. And the crowd was crazy in August. My football boxes were obliterated. People were excited. And I'm thinking, hey, it's a month before the season starts. Just wait until next show in September, where it's the weekend of the NFL opening, games. So I only had 4 boxes of baseball. That's most everybody was looking at baseball. I had a few people looking through football, and 1 soccer, 1 hockey, and then a couple people were flipping through football and basketball, but mostly it was baseball, and I only brought 4 boxes. So my sales were way down. I made 25%. Low Roller says the static sound is back. Well, that sucks. Let me do that. Hopefully that works. And this is a fairly new computer as well. My sales were about 25% where they were from the August show. And the August show was an outlier. Like, my sales were great in August, but they were like, Randy says it's back. Son of a B. I may just have to end and like restart my computer if it's gonna continue like this, because I don't know what else to do. You know what? Let's try something. Maybe I'll plug the microphone in if I can find the cord. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to try plugging. You know what? I don't think this is going to work. Because YouTube, for some reason, YouTube doesn't like won't where's the plug into this? There it is. It doesn't recognize like once you're live, it doesn't recognize cameras and microphones. Well, do this. Here we go. Okay. Jenny's in the house. What is up? What's up with those cracking voice? That's what we're trying to figure out here. I'm gonna see if I can plug this microphone in. Let's see if this works. Let's see if it'll even recognize. All right. Can you hear me now? Good morning, Hobby World. Welcome to Tech Talk with Bo, right? Was that any better? I don't think it's using this microphone, though. I'm going to try one more thing. Let me know if the audio still sucks. I can try one more thing. I don't have access to any of these features. I don't know why. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I'm not even getting anybody. Is the audio any better? Any better? Any better? Any better? Any better? Any better? Can you hear me at all? Still cracking. Well, still cracking. Okay, I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to restart my computer, and I'll try it again. So, I don't know if I'll be back on. So if I'm not back on, have a good Sunday. We'll try this again. Apologies for the audio issues. I'll end the stream. We'll come back and try this again.